Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's guided meditation and yoga practice. Just a couple things before we get started. We will be recording today's session so that you can view it again at a later time or share it with a colleague who may not have been able to attend. We upload most of our events onto our EDWS YouTube page where you can view previous meditation and yoga practices, cooking demonstrations, stretch breaks, and more. So we encourage you to visit us on YouTube. The schedule for today's session will be guided meditation from approximately 12 until 12:20. We'll then take a 10-minute break and resume with the chair yoga portion of today's practice from 12:30 until 1:30. As always, our meditation and chair yoga practice are led by Janet Weiss. During today's presentation, if you have any audio or visual issues, please let us know by using the chat feature. We'll be monitoring the chat to help out with any of those technical difficulties that may arise. With that being said, I will now turn things over to Janet Weiss.
Greetings, welcome to guided meditation. So glad you're here. Get yourself comfortable wherever you find yourself. You can do this meditation seated. You can also do it supine, lying down. So find your greatest comfort. And find a posture, whether sitting or supine, that benefits your practice and supports your practice, which means you're restful and comfortable, also alert, relaxed and alert. Let your eyelids rest sweetly and lightly over your eyes. And let your eyes begin to sink back. Begin to relax back. So you're detaching more and more from our fast forward motion, momentum culture, and mindset. So relaxing back. So your eyes are resting back toward the back of your skull. And they're oceanic like, they're fluid. And so take these beginning moments to transition to your inner world and your inner life. And letting the external fall away from you now. No need to push it away, just let it fall away from you. And begin attuning to your breathing, connecting to your breathing, so that you're following and tracking all of your inhale and all of your exhale, moment by moment by moment, and breath by breath by breath. So realizing the fullness of each moment and the fullness of each inhale and each exhale. And accept your breathing however it shows up. shallow or deep, choppy or smooth. Expanded, contracted, broad, narrow. And take these moments now to give your body and your being full permission to breathe. Be generous with your breathing. Allow your breathing to become more vivid and love your breathing. It's your most intimate connection with the air. And feel that air moving through your nostrils, a little cooler on your inhale, silky cool on your inhale, and a little bit warmer on your exhale. And you can feel that. It's a physical sensation. And tune into the rising and falling of your breathing. That too is a physical sensation. You can feel your shoulders and your chest rising and broadening toward the sky on your inhale. And then on your exhale, your shoulders and your chest drop and down. So it's like you're funneling inward towards your spine. So on your inhale, you're activating. And on your exhale, you're relaxing and releasing. So each exhale is a gesture of letting go, a gesture of releasing. Your inhale is rejuvenating, and your exhale is detoxifying. And invite your breathing to be full capacity as much as possible. Full absorption. So letting your body, your cells, your atoms, your molecules, every particle fiber of your being, absorbing your breathing. Like a sponge absorbing water. And so on your inhale, all receptivity, unlocking your receptivity. So you're able to receive and absorb. So your inhale is the essence of receptivity. Receiving the air, receiving the oxygen. Receiving fulfillment. And your exhale is the essence of letting go. Full and generous breathing. On your inhale, your heart expands. And on your exhale, your heart softens and releases. Let your breathing naturally, organically find its own natural rhythm. And noticing, experiencing that you're actually being breathed by a vast, loving, supportive life force. Nature's wisdom is breathing you. So step out of the way and let your breathing breathe by itself. It knows exactly what to do. It's been breathing you for a long time now. And as nature's wisdom is breathing, your nervous system naturally settles down. Naturally resting inward, resting into a deep spaciousness that resides within you. And letting your thinking mind float, dissolve as you rest deeply inward to this deep awareness, this deep spaciousness. Thoughts float over like clouds in the sky as you breathe into the vast blue open sky, the spaciousness and light of the blue open sky. And if you're plagued by the thinking mind, it's a wild and busy place. Simply allowing the thoughts to show up, they will show up, and also inviting them to float or dissolve. So your thoughts show up and you invite them, allow them to vanquish, disappear. So again and again and again, you invite yourself back to your breathing, back to this deep inner spaciousness, inner awareness. And as you breathe, letting any hard edges soften. Hard edges around your heart. Any tightness, tension, held in your muscles. Letting a swell of silence and stillness to wash over you. And as you breathe, ride your breathing to your heart. And energy ripples through your heart and through your body. As you breathe. And this energy fills you with strength and courage. This energy grows your heart bigger as you breathe. And this energy of strength and courage wraps around you like a cocoon, a shield, a cover of protection. And rest deeply here, intimate with your own inner world and inner life. Cocooned in the heart of strength and courage. Cocooned in the heart of silence and stillness. Bathe in this silence and stillness, strength and courage. Observing the changing flow. Changing flow of energy, emotions, feelings. And connecting with the aliveness of this moment. And bring gentleness to this month. Rest and breathe here now. Breathe and simply be. We'll close with the sound of a bell. Let the sound of the bell flow through you sweetly, purely, clearly. Namaste.
Thank you, everyone. We will now take a short 10-minute break and we'll return for the chair yoga portion of today's practice at approximately 12:30. Thank you.
Welcome to the chair postural portion of yoga. Or welcome back if you were able to make the meditation. So we'll start with hastasana. Hasta means hands. And so we're going to start with using your hands and arms to begin to clear the space around you. Like if there's any bad air or negative energies, see if you can use hastasana to clear your space. So don't forget the side, right, left side. Don't forget overhead. And don't forget back. And it's a great way to get your upper body moving. And then from here, we'll go to upward hands so that your palms are facing each other. And we'll coordinate this with some breathing and sounding. So the arms are going to go from high to your thigh bones. So take a deep breath in, arms overhead. And then as your arms lower to your thigh bones, we're going to snake hiss. Just try that one more time. Inhale overhead, snake hiss, your arms downward to your thigh bones. Now we're going to do the same exact thing, but on the exhale, we're going to hum. So take a deep breath in and hum your arms down to your thigh bones. One more time. Inhale, hum your arms down. Feel that vibration in your skull. Now your exhale is going to be like a cannonball from your mouth. Ready? Take a deep breath in. And the arms drop fast on this cannonball. Try it 2 more times. Last one. Inhale. And then the last one is going to be like you're telling someone to be quiet. So take a deep breath in. And this one is slow. One last time. And from here, fold your upper body, your chest over towards your thighs. Round your shoulders, release your shoulders, your upper back, release the weight of your head. Long and easy on the back of your neck, traction on the back of your neck. Or seated child pose. And then reach your arms out in front. For Yogi Mudrasana, feel a nice stretch on your back. Continue with your breathing. And then walk yourself over the right leg. Hang your upper body and head over your right leg. And then walk yourself over to your left leg. And then come back to center. And then clasp hold of your elbows. This is waterfall pose. And let your upper body go heavy. You can rock this a little bit if you like. And then bring your elbows to your thigh bones just above your knees. And this is Shy Yogi. So curling inward, gathering inward, connecting inward towards your heart, your great heart. And then curl onto vertical through your spine. And let's do a few spine rolls. Flatten down, flatten your back, flatten your spine over your legs, and then curl through your spine. Try and use as much of your spine, your vertebrae as possible. Some parts of the spine are more flexible than others. Last one, spine roll. Use as many vertebrae as you can. And then when you get to vertical, fall off to the right side. So ragdoll right, right arm is heavy, head is heavy. Drain tension out of your right ear. Return to vertical. And then ragdoll over to the left. Let tension drain off your shoulders, drain out of your left ear. Heavy arm. And then come back to center. And then give your shoulders a roll. And then shrug your shoulders to your ears. Inhale. Drop your shoulders. Exhale. Let's do two more of those. Shrug, inhale. Drop, flop your shoulders. Exhale. Last time, shrug. And drop. And then we'll go to monkey pose. So your left arm is going to massage up the left side of your body and your right arm drops to the right. And then we alternate. So your right hand massages up the right side of your body towards your underarm. And then your left arm drops to the left. And so you alternate that. So you get a side massage, Abhyanga. And it's a wonderful healing technique. So with monkey pose, you get a side stretch and a side massage. One more to the left. And then come back to center. And then bring your right hand to the side of your chair, the right side of your chair, and be mindful of the chair that you're in. Mine right now has wheels. So if you have wheels, mindful of that. If you have an armrest, you can use that to your advantage. Sometimes it might feel like it's in the way, but work around it. So right hand to the right side of your chair or to your armrest. And your left arm reaches across the seated side lift, across your left ear. So you have a lengthening and extension down your left side body, so from left hip socket to your left hand. And breathe through your left side body like you're breathing through a channel or a canal. Feel the left side of your rib cage breathe. And then to Moon Mudra, Chandra Mudra, and focusing at the crease of your left elbow, or if that hurts your neck in any way, look directly ahead. Soft light of the moon shining down. And then return to center, now bringing your left hand to the left side of your chair and your right arm by your right ear, side lifting across, seated side lift. Now stretching your right rib cage, your right intercostals, muscle in your ribs. And the stretch, the side body stretches from your right hip socket to your right hand. Breathing through your right ribs. Breathing through a channel, the sideline of your right side. And then on to Chandra Mudra, focusing at the crease of your right elbow or directly ahead. Receiving and absorbing the soft light. Let's soften any hard edge. And then returning your right arm to your right side. And then latch on, you might need to scoot forward in your chair, depending on your chair. Latch on underneath your right thigh bone. And we'll go to Prankasana, which is parallel. So when you get your signal, extend your leg. The extension is more important than the height. So go for as much extension as you can muster. Keep it safe. And then exhale, flex the leg. Let's do that 2 more times. The legs are heavy. Inhale, activate. Exhale, release. Inhale, effort. Exhale, surrender. All right, and then take your right leg that you're latched onto and cross it over. So this is half lotus, and you can do half lotus just like this, where your ankle is just above your knee. Or if you wish, bring your right heel as close to your left hip socket as you say. Right hand to your right knee, left hand to your right ankle. So you're going to inhale, build through your spine. And exhale, round over your right leg. So this is half lotus fold. And then inhale, build through your spine, and we're going to go back this time. Inhale, build through your spine. And then on your exhale, arc back. So this is half lotus. And then come back to vertical. And then bring your left palm to your right knee and spiral. You can latch onto the back of your chair or the arm of your chair and use that lever, spiral, and look over your right shoulder. And this is half lotus twist. Inhale, lift your spine, build with your spine. Exhale, twist, spiral, looking over. And then come back to center. Place your right foot on the floor, and we'll do that sequence with the left leg. So latch on now under your left thigh. And 3 times we'll do Heron or fishing. So take a deep breath in, activating, extending the leg. Exhale. Inhale, effort. Exhale. One last time. Inhale as much extension as you can muster. Keep it safe. Exhale. And then take the left leg and cross it over. So your ankle is just above your knee. If you want more intensity, bring your left heel towards your right hip socket. You have to gauge it and calibrate it for yourself. So left palm to left knee and right palm to left ankle. And we'll do the fold. Inhale, lift, activate through your spine. And then on your exhale, fold over your left leg. This is half lotus fold. And then inhale, lift, and on the next exhale, we'll arc back for a half lotus arc. And then come back to center. And now right palm to your left knee, and we'll go to the half lotus twist. So again, you can use the arm of your chair or the back of your chair for leverage to help you spiral. And looking over your left shoulder. Gentle. Inhale, lift your spine, exhale, spiral. And then come back to center. And then place your left foot on the floor. And again, we'll lift the right leg, and this time we'll go to leg cradle. So you're, try to leave your ankle alone. Right hand is under the right knee, and left hand is under the right foot, right in the arch area. And you're going to rock the leg. So this is a hip opener to the right. Give it a gentle little rock. You can inhale the leg outward, exhale the leg back to center. And then release the leg, and we'll do another hip opener where you're going to latch onto the right leg under the knee, on the shin, the right shin. And then you're going to bring the right leg to the right and then bring it back. And just try that 2 more times. Right leg to the right. This would be your inhale. Exhale, bring it back to center. One last time, inhale. Exhale. All right, and then release the right leg, and we'll do those same 2 poses with the left leg, starting with, this is Hindolasana, the leg cradle. So you can rock the leg gently in an attempt to loosen up the left hip socket. Inhale outward to the left, exhale, recentering. And then come back to center. And now latching on at the shin, underneath the knee, with the left hand. And one more hip opener. You'll take the left leg now out to the left side and then bring it back. So out to the side is your inhale. And then recentering is your exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. All right, and from here, you're probably going to need to scoot yourself up toward the front of your chair. We'll do modified sun salute of Surya Namaskar. So, very simple, coordinated with your breathing, you're going to inhale overhead with your arms. Exhale, hands to your thigh bones, flatten your back. Inhale, arc your back, look toward the sky, inhaling. Exhaling, fall and release over your legs. Inhaling overhead. Exhaling your arms down to your sides. So let's do that just one more time. Inhaling overhead, Surya Namaskar, bowing to the sun, sun salute. Exhaling, flatten your back and spine, hands to your thigh bones. Inhaling, arc your back, look toward the sky. Inhaling. Exhale, falling over your legs. Inhaling overhead. Exhaling your arms down by your sides. We're going to seated and standing mountain. So seated mountain from your chair, lots of energy through your spine, exquisite spine. Shoulders drop, your head, your crown is your summit, and your sits bones, those big bony structures on the underside of your pelvis. That's the base of the mountain, along with your legs and feet. So steady and stable like a mountain. And from seated mountain, without using your arms and hands, if possible, using the strength of your legs and gluteal muscles, your butt muscles, lift yourself to standing. And so from standing, very similar, but you can feel the foundation of your legs and feet. Support supporting your stable, steady mount. Shoulders drop, lifting through your spine. Connected with the mountain on your spine. All the way to the crown of your head, your sacred sun. And from your sacred sun, well supported, well grounded, let your heart dance in the sky. So there's a lightheartedness and spaciousness to your standing mount. And then make sure your chair is directly behind you and sit yourself down, ideally without the use of your hands and arms. Strength or seated mount. And then again, using the strength of your legs and gluteals, standing to standing mount. And then step your legs and feet out wide angle so your legs and feet are broader than your hips. And we'll go to standing wide angle. So arms are lateral. This is Prasarita, Prasarita, Padottanasana. That's the Sanskrit word. So flatten your back, arms are lateral, and then onward, downward to standing wide angle. You can latch onto your ankle, or if doable, bring your palms to the ground. Taking a few moments here, allowing the back of your legs to loosen. Extend. Right hand stays on the ground. Left arm reaches high and back toward the sky. If possible, see your left hand. And then release your left arm. Left hand now stays on the ground, and your right arm reaches high and back toward the sky. And then releasing your right arm. And now both palms are down. And from here, bending your knees to a squat. Your gluteals may touch the chair. That's perfect. And then extend the legs. Returning to flat back, arms lateral. And then returning to vertical. And then from here, turn your feet out laterally. So your toes are pointing out. And you're going to bend your knees and drop your hips downward toward the ground. This is called horse pose. And then you're going to bring your arms to cactus pose. And we're going to go to fierce goddess, which is holding horse pose, and also lion pose, which is sounding out and tongue out as you reach your hands and fingers and thumbs forward, and then coming back to a soft fist. Fierce goddess. 2 more. Last one. Then bring your palms to your thigh bones, and we'll go to churning. So taking your upper body full circle, it can be a small circle or a large circle, depending on how you feel this morning, this afternoon. And then reverse the direction of churn. Churning the ocean of awareness. Deep inner spaciousness, your inner awareness. One more time. And then recenter and extend both your legs. And from here, we'll go to Tadasana. Standing star. So on your inhale, absorbing starlight, stardust. And then from standing star, bring all of your fingertips and thumb pads touching. And this is Hakini Mudra. And bring it to your heart center. And then return your arms to lateral and drop your arms down by your sides. And then step your legs and feet so they're touching the inseam of your legs and the internal boundaries of your feet. And then bring your arms up overhead and we'll go to temple pose. So place your first three fingers and your index point skyward and your thumbs point back. So reaching, going for your verticalities for elongation pose. Tadaka Mudra. And then from your temple pose, closing your eyes just a few moments here in temple pose, connecting with your body temple, sacred earth body temple. Your spine is the center. And your two arm sockets and two hip sockets are the four corners. Feeling your legs and feet, the foundation of your temple. And then we'll go to swan pose, arcing back slightly, squeeze on your glutes and thigh muscles to help support you and protect your low back. And then come back to center and we'll go to side lift, standing side lift. So you feel this extension from the outside border of your left foot to your left hand. And then over to the left side. And now the extension is from the outside border of your right foot to your right. Nice side extension. And then come back to elongation. And then we're going to prayer twist. Bring your left elbow, flex your knees, bring your left elbow to your right knee, mostly to the outside of the right knee, and then look over your right elbow. And then recenter, arms extended overhead, and now we'll go to prayer twist. Over to the left side, bringing your right elbow, bending both your knees, bringing your right elbow to the left knee, most to the outside of the left knee. And then recentering, extending your arms overhead. And then from temple pose, graceful dive to Uttanasana, which is standing forward fold. It's okay to bend your knees, but you can rest your chest on your thigh bones. If you are able, see if you can get as much extension through your knees as safely possible so you can get a wonderful stretch from the back of your legs and your entire back body here in Uttanasana. So bending your knees and touching the ground either with your palms or your fingertips and thumbs, and then bending your knees as deeply as you can and resting your chest on your thigh bones. And then extend your legs and step your feet out about shoulder width. Latch onto your elbows, and we'll do waterfall, which we did a little bit earlier from the chair. Of course, you get more extension and involvement standing. And from waterfall, bring your hands to your waistband, then through flat back to vertical, and arc yourself high and back. This is Anahatasana. Anahata is your heart chakra. So this is a heart opening posture. Anahatasana. Shoulders drop, shoulder blades, big bony structures on your upper back drop, inward towards your spine and downward. Wonderful chest expansion. Lift the back of your heart. Let your heart float open. Growing a bigger. And then come back to vertical and release your arms down by your sides. And then step yourself to the right side of the chair so we can spend a few moments here doing balance. So we'll do crane pose, Bakasana. So you're going to bring all your weight to your left leg and left arm and drop down through the left knee. And then bring your right knee toward your chest. So sink down through your left knee or left leg. That hurts your knee. Modify it some kind of way so it doesn't trip. And then to gauge your balance, you can lift your left arm off the chair just to see how independently you are balanced. And then extend the left leg and round your upper back so you're aiming your head toward your left knee. And then come back to vertical. And then release your hand. Now we'll step over to the left side and do the same two poses, starting with crane. So lifting now your left knee and sinking down, flexing down through your right leg, you're bending your right knee. Use your chair for support, careful. And then to gauge your balance, if you wish, you can lift the right hand off the chair. Just to check and see how independent balance it. And then extending the right leg, it will do the folding. So round your back, fold your upper body, bringing your knee toward, bringing your head towards your left. And then come back to vertical. Release your left leg. And then return to your seated posture. So let's go from standing mountain and try to use the strength of your legs and be sure the chair is directly behind you. And then onward to seated. So let's do breath of fire. The breath of fire, forced inhales through the nostrils and forced exhales. And we'll do that with arm movements. It's going to be inhale, exhale. Now take your arms to a V shape overhead. And then across the midline of the body. Then going overhead. And from here, we're going to Do-Een. So take flat fists and give your belly a little drum beat. So you'll go inhale, and on your exhale, one more, inhale, and then same thing, flat fist on your chest. This is thymus thumb. Tarzan, Jane, deep breath in. Very good one. Anxiety. Deep breath in. Rest your hands down to your thigh bones. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Rest here. Let your breathing regulate easy and natural. Left ear to your left shoulder. And then sweep your chin over your collarbones, nice and loose and easy. You can inhale to the right, exhale to the One more each way. And then leave your chin down on your chest. That's your collarbone notch. Bring your hands to the back of your head. And give your head a little gentle downward force. So it helps give you a stretch, a lengthening on the back of your neck. And then inverse that, elbows back, drop your head to your hands. And then come back to center and we'll go to sway motion, side, side. Inhale right, exhale. Exhale. And then recenter and pedal your arms backward like bicycle pedals, gently. Nice motion for the upper back. And then pedal your arms forward, just like bicycle. And then come back to center and relax your arms down to your thigh bones. Scoot to the front of the chair. And you're going to take your right leg out to the right lateral. And it's going to be flexed. And your left leg is going to be extended out to the left lateral. Both arms go lateral, and we'll begin with warrior two pose. Here up across two. Bring your focus over your right arm and bring your gaze, your drishti it's called, out over and beyond your right middle finger. So laser focus out beyond your right. Two pose. So you're calling up your inner warrior to fight inner balance. And then we're going to revolve it. So rest your left arm, left hand on your left leg, and your right arm reaches across your right ear and reaches over toward your left leg for revolved warrior two pose. Strong through your right arm. And then rest your right forearm at your right thigh bone. And reach your left arm by your left ear for extended lateral angle. And then come back to center. And we're going to do those three poses to the other side. So now flex your left leg, left knee, lateral left, and extend your right leg, starting with warrior two pose. Both arms are lateral. Bring your focus over your left arm and laser focus out over your left middle finger and out beyond your left middle. Calling up your inner warrior. And then rest your right arm, right hand on your right leg, and left arm by your left ear, reaching across toward your right leg for revolved Paparita, paparita. Virabhadras. Nice stretch on your left side. And then bring your left arm, left forearm, rested on your left thigh bone. And we'll go to extended lateral angle, extended lateral angle, right arm by your right ear. So your right arm is stretching away from your right ear. Lots of breathing, more than you need, more than you're used to. And then return to center. And then bring your legs parallel, feet parallel. And we'll do a yogi sit-up. So bring your hands behind your head. You can take a deep breath in. And then on your exhale, aim your elbows towards your knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. One last time, inhale, lift. Exhale. And then from here, extend your right leg. And then extend your back and spine over your right leg. And then bring the right leg inward, extend the left leg, and then extend your back and spine over your left leg. Maha Mudra. And then bring both legs and feet parallel. And then curl through your spine. And we'll do breath of joy. So breath of joy is 3 inhales. And then on your exhale, you fall over your legs. So it's inhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. And then return to center. And then bring your hands to the back of your chair. Elbows and arc high and back for camel pose, Ustrasana. Chest expansion, shoulder blades move inward towards your spine and drop downward towards your waistband. Shoulders broad, collarbones broad, lots of breathing. Feel your breathing yoking you to the pose. It's an ideal pose to feel the rising and falling of your breathing in your chest. Inhale, chest rising toward the sky. Exhale, chest dropping toward the ground. And then come back to center. And we'll go to archer pose. So bring this upper body. Place your knuckles together. Just together very naturally. And then your right arm is going to reach back. Your left hand stays at your heart center. Both hands at your heart center. And we're going to use the heart seed sound. Ya. Y-A-E. So it's going to be ya. Ya. Same thing. Ya. 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 One more each way. Ya. Ya. And then on to Tibetan breathing, where you put your fingers under your arms and cross your forearms in front of your heart, and your thumbs aim skyward. So you can feel your breathing, the rising and falling of your chest with your hands and your arms. Tracking all of your inhale, tracking all of your exhale. And then from here, bring your hands to your shoulders, forearms still crossing. You can scoot back in your chair. We're going to self-love hug. And from self-love hug onward to closing brief meditation. So drop your chin to your chest, to your collarbone. Bringing your focus to your inner world. And then keeping your eyelids resting on your eyes for closing meditation. Rest your arms by your sides, your hands on your thigh bones, and lift your chin so your chin is parallel to the ground. Effort through your spine, shoulders drop toward the ground. Let your eyes rest back. On your exhale in particular, releasing eye strain, And as you breathe, bringing your focus to breathing through your spine. Sushumna breathing. So on your inhale, lifting through your spine to the crown of your head. And then on your exhale, dropping down through your spine, down to your tailbone, your root. So rooting downward through your body, embodying your breathing, embodying your yoga practice, grounding, earthing, connecting down through your tailbone, down through your legs and feet. Rest and breathe here. Bathing in the stillness and silence of yoga practice. We'll close with the sound of one bell. Let the sound of the bell move through you sweetly, purely. Gently. Take your time completing your practice. When you feel complete, you can your eyelids float open. Take all the time you need to. Namaste.
Thank you everyone for joining us for today's practice, and thank you to Janet Weiss for leading us through those practices. If you keep an eye out in your email, you'll be receiving a link to a short survey where you can let us know what you thought of today's session. That email will also include a link to the recording where you can view the session again or share it with others. We hope that you enjoyed the session.